Today, the NBA uses the proprietary...
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And it's the Pistons to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Trae Young. Reddish out there with Bol. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Bamba in at the center position. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing it.
So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by Detroit and the dunk by Bol.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Now here's Morant. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Hart with the screen for Morant. Tries from 10. Hart controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Bamba a screen on Morant. Young pass to Bamba, and it's blocked. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down low, here's Hart. Makes it off the glass. Hart's got 6.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Bamba a screen on Morant. Young dishes to Bamba. Rebound by the Pistons.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And stolen by Bol. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Young kicks to Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Morant passes to Bridges. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morant against Young. Thompson in the corner. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Morant with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Bamba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot will not fall. The Pistons go the other way with it. The pass towards A. Fires for 3. And Bamba pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bol setting the pick for Young inside, and the dunk by Bol.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A different look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Hart. Duran comes in for Miles Bridges. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Duarte. Bamba against Drummond. Pass to Reeves. A wide open look here for Kuzma. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
This is the confidence that Kuzma has, ready to take these mid-range Jays when he sees the opportunity.
Young dishes the ball. Out to Thompson. The tray. Rebound Detroit. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. Bamba setting the pick for Young. To the inside. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Wasted no time on that one.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer. A shot. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young against Morant. Shots good from Young.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant outside. From downtown. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 6 points.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Williams. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's Hart top of the key. It's good from about 19 feet. 8 points for him. The Hawks trail by 5. Bamba a screen on Morant. Young pass to Bamba. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded by Kuzma. A shot by Reddish, no good. Pistons leading by 5. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Passes to Hart. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous. But nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Bridges, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Free throw good. Hart. The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside. He dishes it to Thompson. No good on the three.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And Young kicks to Thompson. Atlanta again missing. Detroit leading by 8. Bridges passes to Morant. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. He feeds it to Bamba. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Morant. The offensive rebound, Bridges. Can't hit from in close. The Hawks trail by 5. Young taking his time here. This is to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And there's the pass to Duarte. To the middle. There's Williams. Oh,
goodness. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint. Here's Bull. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path, starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Here's Duren. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He had a nice open look right there. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Nice shot there by Bamba. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Young driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Bridges outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Driving in. It's blocked. Here's Duarte. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Young passes to Bull. Captain coming off the assist from Young. 10 points for Bull.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Duarte. Pass to Duren. Here's Duarte, defended by Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. The shot no good by Duarte. Here's Bull. Young with no one around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Duarte. Passes it to Drummond from the baseline. Here's Duren. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Duren's got his first points of the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons ahead, up 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And as we welcome...
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their team.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Hawks trail by 5. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Mohamed Bamba. Bull is out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Young, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Morant passes to Bridges. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 6 feet out. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bull.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Bridges finds Morant. Back to Bridges. And the pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Young pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
A different look here for Detroit. Williams, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Duarte. Bamba, a screen on Morant. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
He kicks it to Thompson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Thompson's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Young finds Bamba. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Kuzma. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 7.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Young pass to Reddish. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The dish to Williams. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Reeves the pass to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Hart, and it's Duren in for Williams. Porter against Morant. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Kuzma outside. Shoots the 3. Reeves can't hit. And here's Atlanta. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Porter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Reeves the pass to Kuzma. Offensive rebound. And it's Drummond missing. The Hawks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. They set the pick. Clarkson goes in. Knocks it loose. Right wing. Hampton passes to Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
Chris Duarte's checked in for the Pistons. And it's tied up with that one.
And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
For 3. Good on the three-point shot. RJ's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Clarkson right side. It's Porter outside, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Morant. And Duren slams it in.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Pistons lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Durham. Also Miles Bridges out there. Ja Morant, he's out there with Hart. And it's Duarte in a 2-guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Porter.
Not second-guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Here's Morant. Here's Hart. No good on the shot. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Clarkson dishes to Wiseman. Yep, that one goes.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
Pass to Duren. This is a Duarte. Feeds it to Morant. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. No good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. He dishes it to Hayes. To tie it up. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Detroit making a switch here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Stolen by Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And then Wiseman slams it in.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hart with the screen from Morant. That 3 off the mark.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Bridges a screen on Clarkson. Hart. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duarte's checked in, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bowl, he's checked in for Wiseman. Reddish comes in for Michael Porter. Thompson, he's checked in for Hampton. And Trae Young subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Bamba is checked in for Hayes. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Clark kicks to Morant. Fires the three. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Morant.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Hawks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Young pass to Bowl. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bowl there with a big basket.
Morant outside. To the inside. Hurt. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Morant against Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Bamba, a screen on Morant. Young drives in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Detroit getting another chance here. To the middle. Here's Duarte. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Now here's Morant. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Kuzma can't get it to go. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Young pass to Bull. Young outside. Kicks it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Just so interesting. There's a lot of talk and bravado and confidence about Trae Young and talking about the things that he was going to do in this league. He's doing it.
And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line. Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Morant passes to Reeves. Can't knock in the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Here's Kuzma. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.